Hello, people. Just want to say hi real quick. I'm not gonna stay online for long. But the hypocrisy is pretty ridiculous. I'm not even gonna bother reading the community posts of, fucking e-baggers. I mean, you're gonna sit there and like give kudos to people with long live streams when you sit there and on the flip side, you've harassed me for having long live streams. And then you want to go, engagement is what matters. I mean, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Because you know why? Because not only that, you say, oh, almost 14-hour live stream. Like, everybody can't read 11 hours and 55 minutes. You want to clock on there almost, oh no, 2 hours and 5 minutes. What? eBayers. The fuck are you clocking on 2 hours for? What the fuck is wrong with you? And then you're gonna, oh, Bobbles is still queen. I don't give a fuck about your queen Bobbles. You can have your queen Bobbles. You can be friends with whoever you want. You know? Fuck, man. Jesus Christ. Then fucking Jules writes that 3-part fucking stupid shit. Nobody's gonna read. Sorry, Jules. Sorry. Nobody's talking about you. There's no reason for you to be writing that. I mean, if you're gonna sit there and say, oh, poor Mary, or you're going to sit there and say that, net was suicide trolling Bible. Shut up. That's what eBeggar said, not Jules. But Jules went on to say something about SG and their fucking SG's followers have short memories. So shut up, lady. My God, you shouldn't be having no memory at all, Miss Psychosis. What are you getting involved for? I mean, my God, these people who want to sit there and say this, that, and the other thing has happened to them, and she's even like trying to incite people to report Swiss Miss. Like, Jules, seriously? You're really trying to incite people to support her to get her nursing license taken away? Honestly? What the hell's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? My God. 20 people, 9 o'clock, you could say hello. Hello, Angel Baby. I hope you're doing well. Thank you. Everybody should take a lesson from people like Angel Baby. And there's other people too. Um, there's other people, but right now Angel Baby is who comes to mind that, goes places and she doesn't choose sides. You don't hear like a nasty word coming out of her mouth. That's probably why you have a headache, Angel Baby. You just don't hear a nasty word coming out of her mouth. And and I hope all is well with you. Thank you. I'm all right. I'm a little disturbed by, like if that is Roseanne, and I don't know if it is or isn't, but if it is, I'm really disturbed, even if it isn't Roseanne. I'm disturbed that Roseanne actually is so anti-Semite. That shit really bothers me that she, you know, how is it possible people can be okay with anyone at all who dresses like Hitler and puts a tray of cookies in an oven? I'm just in shock that, that she actually literally, people think, that is her saying to people, oh, the way, hi, seven species, you know, that, oh, the way the world's going, that, tragedies like the Holocaust will happen again. No, I know, we're all only human. But today somebody, like pointed out to me, like an article that Roseanne had dressed like Hitler and had a swastika on her sleeve and was taking cookies that were shaped like people out of an oven. And thank you, Seven Species. BB wasn't that night on my, okay, Angel, on my live stream. She just kept screaming at me, yelling at me, like as if, you know, she got some like real amount of anger in herself for me. And I'm just like wondering, how is it possible that people are like, oh, you showed SG. What did she show me? What did she show me? Like, what did she do? How did she put me in my place? Because I ended up booting her. Well, chicken winner. Because, may I say something without you being offended? Can I? Without you being really mad? Can I say something without you being really, really mad? Because I don't want you to get mad, but I don't know how your life is. Like, I don't know how your life is, but I live my life like, where, okay, thank you. My, a lot of the things that they dig up on some people are, like true. But what they couldn't dig anything up like that on my kid or myself. I know, me too, chicken winner. Honest to God, stage 4 cancer? Yeah. Even before stage 4 cancer, I used to think my life sucked, but now I kind of am just so happy to be alive the next day that, you know, I'd like to enjoy it too. Me too, chicken winner. Me too. And I'm just saying that making stuff up and trying to destroy somebody's life like they did to my daughter has got me. That's where they push the envelope too far. You know what I'm saying? That, Yes, but when mass of them are, like trying to get people fired from their jobs, that's fucked up, you know? Trying to get people fired from their jobs or evicted is really fucked up. Really fucked up. I feel like those things have driven people, yeah, and they have driven people to, be certain way. And when people are offering money to do certain things, like, you know, it's really pissing me the fuck off, that they all seem to think everything is a fucking joke or something. And but people that have like when Bob's was pissed off at Tina, remember the woman that used to be on her channel, and so she started saying she was going to put bad reviews and stuff like that because Tina Lane had put like a laughing emoji as something that No BS had done, trying to take the woman's career away because of a laughing emoji. Those are the things that fucking real. No, no, no. I can't change her, but I feel like when there's, somebody involved, like who could possibly be Roseanne? I know a lot of people are saying that, it's not Roseanne, but we don't know now, do we? She's dropping money to somebody and enabling, just like people were saying people were enabling Maddie. I think that, you know, somebody who's trying to torture people's lives and stuff, and then giving them, kudos for it is saying it's okay, and it isn't. And like I said, I'll go down fighting for what's right. Well, that's why I came up and said I don't know really how much further to address it. You know what I'm saying? Like it almost feels like, unfortunately, like good people would start being outnumbered, which is so sad. But it could help, you know, because let's just say, let's just say, let's just say that is Roseanne. Let's just say it is. Chicken winner, so do I. But let's just say that is Roseanne. Let's just say that is Maxine Lapidus, and she wrote a book about Hi Angel Baby, and she's writing a book or writing a book about this community. Let's just say that's not Maxine Lapidus, but whoever it is has said they're writing a book, right? Hasn't come out with it yet. But say that she does come out with it, and let's just say, God forbid, I've passed on by then. And the way she would put me in, what kind of light that woman would put me in. And let's just say because of her money and connections, that book becomes a bestseller. And all I got right here is YouTube to try to convince people that I'm not that way. I'm not going out like that, chicken wing. In the same way that you had divine intervention, that bullet that you shot at someone didn't kill them, right? We could be having a little bit of divine intervention here, because these could be some people who, if that is Roseanne, she's got a long fucking history of being crazy on social media. And I'm just not the one to allow anybody to enable people who have harassed my loved ones, myself, my friends. I'm just not okay with that. And there definitely needs to be a precedent set on social media to prove that what goes on is not bullying amongst youngsters. It's actual virtual character assassination. And it can, but they're not imaginary, see. I know my daughter went to school and has a good job that they were harassing. That's not imaginary. Right. But at the end of the day, social media is the newest tech, I mean, not newest, but that's technology. That's how they were able to, find out her, that's the thing. Right. It's already hard out here. No, but it's not them that I want to change. See, it's not about me. It's about them, what they do to your kid and what they say about you. I can't help that I'm like that, chicken winner. I know that you miss certain times and I miss certain times, but I can't help who I am. I've always been the type of person who I'm not prepared to say, hey, that's okay, you know? I'm just not that type of person. I can't be that person to just overlook behavior that is, I don't know if it comes from, being a bartender and being that person who's, the bouncer, the police, I'm the bartender, I'm everything there. And, feeling 10 feet tall and bulletproof because I do feel that way. But I know that I'm not, I know that I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, well, not before she sent $290 to Bobbles, even though Luna wasn't saying, hi, Jenny from the block. Even though Bobbles wasn't saying, I mean, Luna was not saying that she, she did offer to, Bobbles did offer to send her the money back for the groceries. And Luna said, no, go ahead and keep it. But Bobbles wants to sit there and keep saying lies. Like they lie about the most obvious shit. Like e-beggars saying her almost 14-hour live stream, it was 11 hours and 55 seconds. Because I can recognize Nepatricia's behavior. Nepatricia's a shit stirrer, and I know that's sad to think. It really is. But Chicken Winter, I didn't do anything to her. Okay. And at the end of the day, behind the scenes, she would do things that she knew were going to cause trouble and do them anyway. Like being the person to go over to Roseanne's and put in there, this person, Survivor Girl, is trying to slander you and you should, prosecute her for this and that. Like if she really wasn't, you know, well, I understand, Chicken Winner. I do. But it's okay because anybody who deletes their channel anyway and doesn't stand up for what's right is, kind of the type of person you think if you were going into battle with or something, you might look next to you and see that you're standing alone. And those aren't the type of people, like, that's not, what, what's going on here. I mean, she's been friends with Bobbles for the last couple of months, Chicken Winner. Like, she went and apologized to Courtney and them who snapped at her because she had sent, your grandkids pajamas. She went and apologized to them, you know? She was buddies the whole time that your family life was being you know was being but here's the thing, Chicken Winner. They allowed you to be in the Bible study and nobody there with all of them. I know that, Chicken Winner. I get that. I do. But I base my feelings on how they treat my friends. And I consider you my friend. Well, that is her. People's actions are who they are. You know? People's actions are who they are. And uh, you know, but I'm just wondering, what do you guys think? Do you guys think that, uh, like Roseanne, if that is Roseanne, or anybody who's donating to Bobbles, do you think that that is enabling the behavior of a person who is just plain evil? I do think Bobbles is plain evil. Like, why can Bobbles say she's a sociopath and people donate to her and she's, drinks while taking painkillers and antipsychotics, which she says sometimes she doesn't take. Um, don't you think that that's some people that are enabling behavior that other people, when they say, okay, they're a drug addict, and then people send money to them, isn't that enabling the behavior? When you check off on it, when these people that make their live streams subscriber only, and you can't speak in there unless you're subscribed to what they stand for. That's manipulation. That's manipulation. And e-beggars, why you would have 3 fucking posts about a net? Like, are you kidding right now? I mean, buddy, you have nothing better to do in life. I mean, and the whole thing, and then Bob's has the nerve to say, "Hi, Highwayman." But here's the thing, Highwayman. Like, for 7 species, do you mean yes, you do think that's Roseanne? But I've already reached out to these places. You understand, Highwayman? I've already reached out. But I'm a nothing. And in the meantime, when somebody else is being built up with, no, you don't think it's Roseanne? Oh, as far as enabling, right. But it is somebody with money. It is someone with money, and so is Maxine Lapidus. And, like, Highwayman, if you think I haven't made phone calls and done all this stuff, well, it's somebody with money that, thinks that with her money she can think that anti-Semitism isn't the hill to stand on, and I think it is. And I think that Crystal Love is Maxine Lapidus. Yeah, but they're paying people to harass people without money. Like, I don't know whoever gave that $290 to Bobbles, but at the end of her post, but she's not. She was only Jewish on the weekends. When she went to Utah, it was Mormon. Jewish people don't dress like Hitler. I mean, she might say she's Jewish, but I get it, but she's not happy to be Jewish. Jewish people don't do what she does. Right. They don't. Even you were part of that, remember? You were like Dala Wala, blah, 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 remember? You were. Bye, Highwayman. But at the end of the day, my kid didn't do anything. My deceased sister didn't do anything. I have never had problems like this until, like I was diagnosed with cancer. I have proof of all that. Bob was harassing the GoFundMe. harassing blind owls GoFundMe, saying she's gonna do it a second time because that's what she does. Like, I get it that people, if they're not Jewish, like Roseanne's definitely prepared to, if Hitler was alive today, sign up with Hitler. Okay? But, right, but everybody hits hard times to be having so much support from people who have money and are right, seven species. So I bet any of them would be offended by somebody taking cookies out of an oven, people shape cookies out of an oven, while someone's dressed like Hitler. And until BB proves that she's not Roseanne and does give Roseanne a call, I don't care. Right, chicken winner. So for her, these people with money that are fucking making it rain, and you know, they would have shit that right, right, exactly. That's why the younger, people who are black are like, oh, saying the N word's okay. It is not okay. If Roseanne can lose her show, I mean, for the N word, but she's okay with dressing like Hitler, no. I'm so fucking sick and tired of that shit, man. I'll be fine with that chicken winner, because I'll, in the words of you, succeed. That'll be what I've been waiting for, chicken winner. Because she's known to be a crazy bitch that goes around harassing people on social media. No, she didn't say that word, but you did. Succeed. I don't care who she is. All I know is when she was up on my panel the other day, we were nothing but nice to her. Injun Joe even thought he could fucking lie. And I played the recording of himself. No, no, no. She said a Muslim mixed with an ape looks like somebody like an Obama something, and I have it screenshotted. Whatever it is, Roseanne is known. Well, when you've got money, you can look great for your age, can't you? But then, she supports and enables and provides for some bitch like Bobbles who's gonna fucking sit there and harass Night Owl and call other people old bitches and stuff. These are the Jewish people who would turn in their neighbors. during World War II. Utah, she's mostly Mormon, Roseanne is mostly Mormon, and then just, wants to throw up the Jewish stuff for, when it's convenient. Maxine Lapidus, basically her mom, what was her granddad or whatever was, you know, they grew up in a rich Jewish area. That's all nepotism. There's no talent. There is no talent coming from Maxine. There's none. And I mean, was there really like nobody to replace with somebody who has a swastika tattoo? I mean, I'm sure there's other people who can tap dance. I'm sure that role wasn't so, it was probably so. Well, I get that, chicken winner, but I'm gonna investigate people that I feel like at this point are harassing the shit out of me, my kids, my friends. You don't have a problem with Munchie anymore, chicken winner? It's so weird because, who wasn't lying? Oh, that screenshot. That Roseanne said. Ugh. Mm, mm, mm. Ugh. May I say, that's Trumper for you. I'm not trying to be any kind of way, but I'm not down with racism, anti-Semitism. Yeah, I'm just not down with any of it. And Bobbles is anti-Semite. She's, racist in my opinion. So is Roseanne. I mean, there's nothing like logical or sensible about E-Beggar. No, he's not actually. He'll never be my president. But the only way they're planning that is if the vote doesn't go their way, they're planning another insurgency. So people who don't believe in guns are bound to be, outnumbered by people who want guns, even though people don't like, shooting. It just doesn't make sense to me. Like, the guy's not even a politician, and I can't believe anybody would be all for anybody who inspired an insurgency and wanted the fucking vice president killed. It's so gross. But there's no other candidates anyway. They don't allow any good candidates. I'm just happy to have witnessed the last good election when our votes counted, and we must. But there's nobody else running, so there's really no choice anyway. I'm just glad to have witnessed the last good election, which was, Clinton. But you're supporting somebody who's put racist tweets as well. And you think that somebody dressing up like Hitler is all in fun. It's too bad. I think as older voters, we do really care, but we just know that the fight ain't fair anymore. Chicken winner. Well, see, but not really, because you think Trump is the best man for the job, and he's a joke. That's my opinion. See, so I'm listening to your opinion, but I can have my opinion, and I think Trump is a fucking joke because he's not a politician and he's not even a good person, and he doesn't even know the struggles of regular people, you know? But I don't think that we should be divided into two parties either. I think Al. Thank you. Thank you, Pink Al. I mean, I'm sorry. I've been alive long enough to know that he's no politician. I like to have people running that have a history of what they're applying for, the job they're applying for. Well, Biden's no, I mean, Trump's no spring chicken either. But he certainly is not a politician. But we do know that the whole voting process got screwed up anyway, you know, with Trump Jr. and Gore, because we all know Gore won, and that was the real stolen election. But we're never going to agree on that because, you know, people who just vote parties aren't, I guess aware that, right, but you wouldn't want him operating on you, would you? Just doing surgery on you? think so. You just said he doesn't even know where he is. How could he steal an election? So he's smart enough to steal an election, but he's not aware enough of where he is? He can't be bought. Oh my God, that's because he sells us. Clinton, what did Clinton do? Put us in the black and balance the budget and got rid of the deficit. Yes, we're gonna have to agree to disagree because with Clinton was the last time that our vote mattered. That was it. 40, 2 terms is just not enough. Yeah, he's an actual criminal being tried for something, and it's just so crazy to me. At the end of the day, there's nobody else running. You mean 4 years? No, it was in the black. When Clinton was in, look it up. Clinton ballot, I mean, he got rid of the deficit. We were in the black. Look it up. I mean, really, go to the government site. Look it up. Like, seriously, look it up. Oh. Ben Shapiro's chicken winner, is that who you're talking about? I like Ben Shapiro. He should be disgusted with Roseanne, though. Hillary for prison? Why? What did she do? Rob. Well, he did take the records from Mar-a-Lago. He did cause the insurgency there on. Bill Clinton doesn't like young kids. He doesn't. Right. Well, there's no better way to divide people than by making them think they have a choice. Yeah, I like Ben Shapiro, but he's not a fake Jew like Roseanne. And there's no better way to divide the people. Yeah, exactly, Shiva. Exactly. Exactly. No better way to divide people than by making them think they have a choice. Two sides of the same coin. That's why there's got to be a people's president, not a party president. Got to be a people's president. Now that I might go with chicken wings. That I like Ben Shapiro. I do. I do like Ben Shapiro. And I know people want to say, "Oh, but you're this, you're that, you're this, you're that." But see, I voted William Weld. You know, governor. He was a Republican governor of Massachusetts, but he was very into the environment. And then, of course, they tried to get rid of him. But you know, I also feel like he should have Jon Stewart in his fucking cabinet as well. Jon Stewart went and he spoke about the veterans. But I'll tell you what, there's no way in hell that I'm gonna let fucking Roseanne sit there and take fucking cookies. No, no Trump. No Trump involved. I'm sorry, I'm good with that. Yeah, there's nobody to compete. There's nobody to compete. Well, nobody said Carrot Top and Chris Rock. Nobody said that, Rob Barnes. I mean, you're just putting words in people's mouths. Seriously, you are. You're just putting words in people's mouths. Just, I'll be damned if I'm going to sit and allow people to, you know, no, I don't get that. Like, see, that's why people don't take it seriously anymore. I don't find Cat Williams funny at all. I'm kind of tired of black people being able to be so racist and prejudiced and white people just sitting there keeping their mouth shut. Okay, so let's just say that I'm the type of person who I don't like that Nitty as a black person that says that he knows that when Republicans are in office, he can get more scripts and sell them. And uh, P. Diddy got told on everywhere. What, after the fact? Why didn't he get told on, as he was doing it? Half the thing is, we don't even know if these people end up in jail or not, or, whatever. I mean, with AI, what do we know? But my problem is that there's still black people out there who can talk about, you know, white people doing this, white people that, white people that. And at the end of the day, there's poor white people. There was child labor. They were white. There's no strong economy growth. The only people who got richer are the rich. The poor are getting poorer. There's no strong economy growth when there's fucking people like tent cities coming up everywhere and people can't afford rent. There's no strong anything going on in this country right now. It ain't growing anywhere. Nothing is. Probably because of the media. The media. Just like that's it. And YouTube and this, that, and the other thing. No, he wasn't. He's trying to close deals. He's a salesman. That's what validates him. He don't give a shit about poor people. Rich people, there's no reason for like Elon Musk to have 204 trillion or billion, whatever, you know. All right. And they didn't have no fucking protest for Tony Timpa because he was white. But they had protests for George Floyd, some criminal, some fucking criminal, and his family got 27 million. As if he'd have ever made 27 million in his life. Did Tony Timpa get any kind of no, Justine Diamond, no, I've been watching lately these channels where, you know, they're arresting people. Where they're arresting people and, you know, some are black, some are white. And I'm not lying yet. I'm not lying. Every single time it's a black person, they are all screaming. No, you know what? And they never went back to the, you know. Yeah, but you just said that Clinton didn't balance the budget and get the deficit and get us in the black. I mean, shit, come on. Is that the correct answer, Shiva? That's how you do a debate? We're in the red now. Yeah, absolutely, because of fucking Bush Jr. Shiva, that's how you do a debate? So because I'm correct, you say good night? Anybody can look it up. We had no deficit then. Hi, Mike. Al Sharpton gets on my nerves. Bush Jr., yeah, well, that's why the deficit is we'll never get back. We'll never get it back. And after that, you do know we were in the black, right? Yeah, nepotism, exactly what we want from our president of the country, and grabbing pussies and rape and taking out the records and bringing them to Mar-a-Lago and, rich all his life, not a clue with what the fuck is going on. And anyway, we're doomed. Second round of deer. Good night, you guys. Deer? What does that mean? Like killing deer? Is that what that means? Killing deer?